What we're really focused on is education. So in the beginning, the idea of starting a farmer's market seemed a little bit outside the box. It's really not part of what we do, but we are all about celebrating local food. Our ag fair educates a heck of a lot. We're working with all these kids to educate the public, so the next step was to create what we call an educational farmer's market. I'd like to think that it's a model for the future. I think every farmer's market does educate, but I think we can do so in more specific fashion. So we have our children in our after-school programs and through the school program create artwork. That artwork is then used on education boards. These education boards sit in front of each vendor's stall, and the top of the board talks a little bit about that particular vendor, and then below that is a did you know? And that did you know is going to relate to the product, but it's going to suggest something that we each can do in our own home to support the environment that supports our local food. The farmers market has been a success beyond our wildest dreams. We generate each summer, we're guessing between $50,000 and $75,000 goes into the local food system through the vendors.
Well, I love the Truro Farmers Market. The energy's good, the people are good, everybody has a good time.
We're often told that our market is a terrific market to sell at because we don't have a lot of people who come and don't buy.
The Truro Farmers Market is absolutely phenomenal. We love that it is really food-based and driven in educating people about food, as well as being able to promote and bring delicious food to the Outer Cape.
It's busy and bustling, and we just love it. We're glad to be a part of it.
We've specifically designed the market to be only food. You can't buy crafts. It has to be food that is produced in Barnstable County. So it's not off-Cape food, it's very hyper-local. And there's a steady flow of traffic through the market all day long. And there's usually music going as well, and people are having a great time, but people come and they shop there.
What I think is great about the Truro market and coming here and buying directly from farmers is that we're supporting the agricultural community on Cape Cod. I buy as much as I can, and that's what's on the menu tonight, whatever the farmers happen to have.
There's an organization called the Wholesome Wave. They've been extremely helpful to Sustainable Cape. We have been able, with one of their founders, Gus Schumacher, who's now on our board, to develop a very robust program that doubles SNAP and WIC. We've made farmers market tokens that act as money. You come and you bring your food stamp card, which is now called the SNAP card. We'll take up to $10 off and we'll give you $20 in tokens.
Works for me. I utilized it at least every 2 weeks throughout the summer, and the produce lasts me longer.
We have participants and volunteers and donors that really enable us to run, and we couldn't run without the help of our community.
I feel it's really important to support Sustainable Cape and the farmers market and the agricultural fair, because you're really supporting people who are growing produce and flowers and creating a marketplace for local people to come.
If you're a consumer, you put your dollars in places that you don't know where that money goes. But when you become a co-producer and you put your dollar into your community, then your community prospers.
And it's really, really important to keep our programs going.
The programs of Sustainable Cape are important to support because they give us an opportunity to show people where the food they eat comes from and to help them to grow it and to give families a chance to eat well and to be healthy here on Cape Cod.
We have some people that literally write checks for $10 or $25. Each and every check makes a very real difference. That funding goes entirely to educational programs.
I'm proud to be associated with Sustainable Cape because the programs that we have developed so far, the Ag Fair, the Farmers Market, the Farmer in the Schools program, not only bring so much to this community, but also provide models for things that can be replicated across the Cape and beyond.
I'm Drew Locke, and I'm 7th generation farmer in Truro. Sustainable Cape is a unique institution here on the Lower Cape. It supports farmers, consumers, and couldn't exist without the support of the community.
This is an organization that is people-driven, and each and every person to us makes a huge difference.
Sustainable Cape is coming up with innovative new models around how we bring together community agriculture, education, support for people in need, in an innovative way that's not only changing our community here on the Outer Cape, but is a model that I think we're going to see go Commonwealth-wide. And Sustainable Cape deserves your support.
We can make the world a better place. Just a bite at a time is all it takes.